The stunning images of the aurora borealis, better known as the northern lights, visible across much of the country. Crowds gathering along Puget Sound outside Seattle.
Wow.
The lights, typically visible in northern latitudes, now spotted as far south as the Florida Panhandle. They're caused by unusually strong solar outbursts reaching the Earth.
Right now, experts say it's in its most active period in 2 decades. For us Earthlings, the signs of that are likely to be more vivid northern lights or auroras visible over a wider area than usual, and perhaps disruptions to radio and satellite communications.
So the sun is a big magnet. It's got a north pole and a south pole, a negative and a positive polarity. Over the course of 11 years, it does a reversal. In the middle of that process, these sunspots emerge, and they're localized magnetic stressed areas on the sun that can produce these big eruptions. And when the eruptions occur, solar flares, coronal mass ejections, energetic particle events, they all blast energy and radiation towards the Earth and can affect a lot of the different technologies we rely on for everything we do. Right now, we're in the very middle of this 11-year reversal process, and we refer to it as solar maximum.
Because we are facing this last day of purification then. Because we are facing this last day of purification day.
We are entering the peak of a solar maximum. All around us is turmoil, something the Hopi natives prophesied. Like many ancient spiritual and mystical prophecies, the Hopi spoke of a time of restlessness in which the world would be faced with a decision to continue the path of materialism and destruction, or to return to the ways of nature. Although many people saw this recently unprecedented spectacle of the northern lights around the world as amazing, it could be a severe warning from our fellow sun that changes are coming. And there may be a strange connection to all of this with the unveiling of King Charles's eerie painting. To many, it has a semblance of demonic imagery, as if he's burning in hell. It even has subliminal imagery encoded in it. However, could it be a reference to a verse in 2 Peter? But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night, in which the heavens shall pass away with a great noise, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat. The earth also, and the works that are therein, shall be burned up. The earth also, and the works that are therein, shall be burned up. With the solar maximum coming, civilization could be due for a severe solar flare that could cause a series of devastating events. A massive solar flare could cause abnormal weather storms and conditions, leading to the failing of all technology as predictively programmed by recent movies. It could be that the elite are aware of this oncoming extinction level event and are preparing to control the outcome by taking advantage of our disarrayed and destroyed countries, finally ushering in the new world order they've sought to establish. Or maybe they are programming us to accept the idea of a solar flare, when in reality it will be them who usher in a massive global EMP attack. Could King Charles's portrait be a symbol of this oncoming solar destruction?
Things happen on Earth you cannot control anymore. Even though you have all knowledge and scientific things, you can't. When earthquakes start shaking, you're going to be helpless. When a great wind becomes destructive, you're going to be helpless. You're going to be helpless.
The Vatican has recently issued a new decree in dealing with apparitions, claiming that many of the messages coming from so-called divine messengers may actually be coming from demons.
The Doctrine of the Faith will issue new norms for apparitions and supernatural phenomena on May 17th. The text will be presented at a press conference at the Vatican. Pope Francis has spoken on these phenomena on several occasions.
In this clip, you'll see Pope Francis's body language be disgusted when he denounces some of the false Mother Mary apparitions as being unnatural. Surrounding the alleged actual apparitions, the report has its doubts. I personally am more negative. I prefer the Virgin Mary as a mother, our mother, not as head of some post office that sends a message every day at a specific time. This is not the mother of Jesus.
In March, the bishop of an Italian diocese discouraged devotion to a statue of Our Lady allegedly weeping blood. The Vatican has also issued warnings against some alleged Marian apparitions and miracles. The Pontifical International Marian Academy has already expressed its concern.
We
Mariologists are very concerned about a growing worldwide phenomenon, pseudo-apparitions. Many alleged messages, as we are seeing, are negative. They generate fear and terror. And this is not the image of God that Jesus taught us. They generate fear and terror. And this is not the image of God that Jesus taught us.
The veil is thinning. The time of the devil is almost up. The great deception is upon us.
This great spirit, purifier, and the one that's kept the faith will lay out a new plan for all the rest of the people that survive. From there on, there'll be peace, real peace from there on.